This is 7 National News, and in our top story, a total of 330 billion dirhams will be injected into the capital over the next 5 years, through to 2017 by the government, part of which will create 5,000 new job opportunities for Emiratis this year. As announced at a cabinet meeting by His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, the Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces and Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Executive Council. The Crown Prince stated that the vision aims to foster Abu Dhabi's progress and development. During the meeting, the Executive Council also endorsed a new payment of housing loans, totalling 3 billion dirhams, that will be distributed to 1,500 people from 3 areas of Abu Dhabi, as well as the establishment of housing projects, providing 786 housing units and plots of land in the western region. The council also decided to launch a project to establish organised manor complexes, aimed to offer support to animal breeders who do not benefit from the government fodder subsidy programme, and as well as approving the first stage of a plan to update the sewerage system network in the capital. Dubai Municipality launched the region's largest clean development management gas recovery project at the Al Qusais landfill site this morning. Considered as one of the largest sites for municipal waste collection in Dubai, the landfill receives an estimated 5,000 tonnes daily and excretes approximately 55% methane and 45% carbon dioxide, polluting the environment. Officials stated that the CDM system will reduce approximately 250,000 tonnes of poisonous gas and generate 1 megawatt of power. The Sustainable Development Initiative is currently registered with the United Nations and promotes an eco-friendly example of social well-being. Director General His Excellency Hussein Nasser Luta stated that the project complements Dubai's vision.
Well, it's these unique projects, and there's quite a lot of offers to be done. But, and best practices internationally, we'll find out the possibility is valid here in Dubai. And that's what we are here today on this site. We successfully already made 1 megawatt, and we are aiming to go in the future with the second phase for a bigger quantity. Dubai and UAE, we are almost the highest in everywhere. We are talking about 2.5 kilo per head per day, which is really quite a lot. We are trying now to have a campaign to find out how we convince the people to reduce the quantity of waste. And through this campaign, inshallah, we will find a solution. Because other campaign, we are working also on recycling of the material. So there is a lot of things we can do.
The higher colleges of technology is gradually moving towards paperless classrooms, replacing traditional textbooks, notebooks and pens with Apple iPads, as announced this week. Starting from the second semester, 17 HCTs will transform the way students are taught. Educators stated that the move will see the introduction of mobile technologies as learning tools and will join over 6,000 HCT Foundation Programme students who are already using the tablet learning devices. The institution's Academic Affairs Department has received positive feedback from both the faculty and the students, stating that the new methods have enhanced their learning capabilities and improved their educational experience.
As far as the actual transition to mobile technology, the students, sort of like ducks to water. They take to it almost intuitively, and they're enthusiastic. In other words, they seem to be much more motivated to be doing drills and exercises and presentations and so forth if they can put them together on these mobile devices. As of January 1st, which is past, we completely stopped ordering and distributing any kind of paper textbooks. There still, in some cases, of course, are exercises or drills or papers that have to be done. There's nothing wrong with pencil and paper. There are times that's appropriate, but most of the time, probably 90% of the time, all of the work, all of the assignments, all of the presentations the students make are done with the iPad.
In the government's latest effort to stamp out smoking in the UAE, The registration of shisha tobacco products is now mandatory in the country to disclose ingredients and health warnings, according to a local paper. Senior health officials say the number of shisha and doka smokers is rising, especially among youngsters, as many believe these are better alternatives to cigarettes. However, a typical hour-long shisha smoking session involves inhaling 100 to 200 times the volume of smoke inhaled from a single cigarette. That's according to the Centre for Disease Control and Prevention. They added that water pipe smokers are at risk of the same cancers and diseases caused by cigarette smoking, as well as decreased fertility. Health officials say this move will ensure shisha tobacco products meet the UAE standards, specified under the Emirates Standardization and Metrology Authority, which aims to control shisha tobacco production, importation, distribution and consumption. And finally, looking to other news, as we enter 2013, tens of millions of people across the world are still suffering from hunger. And in light of this, an art exhibition under the name of Aware was launched on Sunday at the DIFC to raise awareness, which saw the Farjam collection tie up with the United Nations World Food Programme. Presenting works by 24 emerging and established Iranian artists, selected by the WFP office in Iran, the show includes paintings, calligraphy, sculptures and photography that will be on display for 2 months, followed by an auction with all proceeds donated to the WFP's operations to assist refugees in Iran.
The Farjam collection is not just a well-known collection. It likes to get involved with philanthropic activities and educational programs. And when we got approached with WFP, we thought that it's the best opportunity because we're going to put an activity that there is a big cause behind it, which is the hunger.
This is a first-time partnership between the Farjam collection and the United Nations World Food Programme. We actually have art pieces donated by Iranian artists as well as Middle Eastern ones, and they are contemporary artists, and they have donated all their art pieces to benefit projects of the World Food Programme.